Welcome to a journey through the shadowy corridors of time, where eerie cults and their chilling prophecies lurk at every turn. In Scary Cults Predict End of the World, we're not just telling stories, we're unveiling a tapestry woven with the threads of doom and fascination. These cults, shrouded in mystery and intrigue, have captured imaginations and instilled fear with their dire predictions of the world's end. From ancient seers to modern-day prophets, their apocalyptic visions have been both captivating and terrifying. As we delve into these tales, we tread the fine line between reality and myth, prophecy and paranoia. So, brace yourselves for a spine-tingling excursion into the world of the unknown, where the end is always nigh and the truth is stranger than fiction. Remember, while we explore these dark corners of human belief, it's all in the spirit of eerie fascination. In the peculiar world of doomsday cults, the UFO religion founded by Chen Hongmin stands out with its bizarre blend of beliefs. Originating in Taiwan in 1993, this cult combines elements of Buddhism, Christianity, New Age spirituality, and a staunch belief in extraterrestrial influence. Hongmin convinced his followers that the end was imminent in March 1998, promising them refuge in spaceships disguised as clouds. When the prophesied day came and went without incident, many disciples, disillusioned, returned to their ordinary lives. This cult story is a testament to the power of charismatic leaders and the allure of unconventional beliefs, leaving a legacy of both fascination and skepticism in the world of apocalyptic predictions. The Order of the Solar Temple, emerging in Geneva in 1984, epitomizes the tragic intersection of cultic beliefs and catastrophic outcomes. This sect, a revival of the medieval Knights Templar, was steeped in esoteric lore and apocalyptic prophecy. Led by Luc Jouret, its members were indoctrinated with the belief in an impending global disaster, which they thought would usher in a new age. This belief culminated in a series of mass suicides and murders across Canada and Switzerland in the 1990s, claiming over 70 lives. These chilling events were supposedly rituals for ascension to a higher spiritual plane. The Solar Temple's legacy is a dark chapter in the history of cults, marked by manipulation, fanaticism, and a tragic end for its devoted followers. The Good News International Church, under the leadership of Paul Mackenzie, serves as a harrowing example of how apocalyptic beliefs can lead to unimaginable tragedy. Emerging as a fringe sect in Kenya, the church lured followers with the grim prophecy of an impending end of the world. Mackenzie manipulated members into isolating themselves, surrendering their belongings, and eventually, their lives. The discovery of mass graves on the church's property, containing the remains of hundreds of victims, including society's most vulnerable, unveiled the grim reality behind Mackenzie's teachings. This chilling tale of coercion and control highlights the catastrophic impact such a cult can have, turning a message of salvation into a nightmare of exploitation and death. James Wesley Rawls, a former Army intelligence officer turned author, spearheaded a unique survivalist movement, captivating those who fear a societal collapse. Central to Rawls's philosophy is the preparation for a complete power grid failure, a scenario he believes could spell the end of civilization as we know it. Through his writings, particularly How to Survive the End of the World as We Know It, Rawls advocates for extensive self-reliance, urging followers to develop off-grid living skills, stockpile resources, and learn self-defense. His movement has garnered a significant following, influencing people to establish self-sufficient communities and adopt a survivalist lifestyle, preparing for a day when modern conveniences might no longer be available. The movement for the restoration of the Ten Commandments of God tragically illustrates how doomsday predictions can culminate in disaster. Founded in Uganda by Joseph Kibwetir, this cult claimed visions of the Virgin Mary, warned of an impending apocalypse, urging strict adherence to the Ten Commandments as salvation. In March 2000, under the guise of a final prayer meeting, over 500 members were led into a church which was then sealed and set ablaze, resulting in one of the deadliest cult massacres in history. This catastrophic event, preceded by several smaller incidents of mass poisonings and killings, underscored the dangerous influence of apocalyptic fervor, leaving a scar on the community and a stark warning about the power of manipulative leaders. Aum Shinrikyo, under the enigmatic leadership of Shoko Asahara, emerged in Japan as one of the most infamous cults with doomsday visions that led to a national tragedy. Asahara's blend of Buddhist and Hindu beliefs, infused with apocalyptic prophecies, convinced followers that Armageddon was imminent, and only they would survive to rebuild humanity. This conviction manifested most horrifyingly in the 1995 Tokyo subway sarin attack, orchestrated by the cult in an attempt to hasten the apocalypse. The attack killed 13 and injured thousands, revealing the lethal potential of cults driven by extremist ideologies. Aum Shinrikyo's legacy is a chilling reminder of how destructive beliefs can translate into acts of terror, leaving an indelible mark on society. Falun Gong, a spiritual movement that emerged in China in the early 1990s, combines meditation practices with a philosophy drawn from Buddhist and Taoist traditions. It quickly gained a massive following for promoting moral and physical well-being. However, its rise was met with controversy due to its apocalyptic overtones and criticism of the Chinese government, leading to a crackdown in 1999. The movement was labeled a heretical organization, with members facing arrest, imprisonment, and alleged human rights abuses. Falun Gong's resilience in the face of persecution and its continued denouncement of the government's actions highlight the complex interplay between spiritual movements, state power, and the fear of societal disruption. Realism, founded by Claude Vorilhon, or Rael, in 1974, introduces a narrative that humanity's origins are extraterrestrial, not evolutionary. According to realism, an advanced alien species, the Elohim genetically engineered humans and bestowed upon Rael the mission of preparing mankind for their return. This belief system intertwines with controversial practices, including advocacy for sexual liberation and human cloning, claiming the latter as a step towards eternal life. While not directly prophesying a traditional end of the world, realism suggests a future where human-Elohim coexistence fundamentally alters our understanding of life, posing an end to conventional human perspectives and societal norms. This blend of UFO religion and new religious movement highlights the diverse ways humanity envisions its ultimate fate and the potential transformations ahead. Heaven's Gate, an American UFO cult founded by Marshall Applewhite and Bonnie Nettles, met a tragic end in 1997, intertwining apocalyptic belief with cosmic phenomena. They preached that Earth would be recycled, and only those who abandoned their human forms could ascend to a higher existence aboard a spacecraft trailing the Hale-Bopp comet. This conviction led 39 members, including Applewhite, to participate in a mass suicide in a San Diego mansion, believing it would transport their souls to the awaiting spaceship. Their meticulously planned exit, involving matching outfits and a lethal cocktail, shocked the world, highlighting the dangerous potential of cults merging sci-fi eschatology with spiritual salvation. Nostradamus, the 16th century French seer, has fascinated the world for centuries with his cryptic predictions. Among these is a foreboding prophecy pointing to 2024 as a year of great turmoil, featuring weather disruptions, massive earthquakes, and unprecedented natural disasters. His quatrains, though open to interpretation, have cultivated a dedicated following who regard his words as prophetic gospel. This enduring fascination underscores the human penchant for seeking answers to the unknown, especially about the end times. As we approach 2024, Nostradamus's predictions ignite both intrigue and apprehension, demonstrating the potent mix of fear and curiosity that prophecies about the future invariably provoke. As we conclude our exploration of the top 10 scary cults and their apocalyptic visions, it's clear that the line between belief and fanaticism can sometimes blur, leading to tragic outcomes. These stories of prophecy, alien saviors, and cosmic cataclysms capture our deepest fears and fascinations, serving as a mirror to our collective psyche's dark corners. They remind us of the power of belief and the importance of discernment. As we venture into the future, let's carry with us a healthy skepticism and a mindful awareness of the past lessons. Stay curious, stay informed, and most importantly, stay safe in this ever-mysterious world.